Aries, how's it going? How's it going? How are you going? How are you doing? This is going to be a reading from the 18th to the 24th of July. Welcome to the Astroflower family meeting. If you want to know more about the Astroflower, there's plenty of links in the description below. Straight off the bat, you've got the Queen of Pentacles right in the middle, the overall energy that's sort of glowing through you at the moment. So basically, it's knowing your security, feeling your wealth, and feeling it because you know. She's sitting at the base of the tree of knowledge, and she understands. She's got that security that is within inside her, that she's completely sure about what she's doing and where she's going. So yeah, it's all based upon her inner knowledge, basically. So for you this week, it's basically it appears to be a case of being sure about where you are and what you're doing. And this is probably going to be an overall thing, because this is for fire signs. It has been very much like that. It has been overall all over the place. And let's just go straight in here and find out what the overall message is for you. And it seems like a similar sort of thing. It was for earth signs, it's much more in the here and now. And the water signs tend to be a little bit more sort of in with the guides, but the fire sign seems to be, everything seems to be active at the moment. So I think it's more of a case here of for you guys this week, I think it's more of a case of having that persona of, you know, of your power, sitting in your power, basically, by the looks of things. The overall message is sort of, seems to be coming out, whichever way I'm looking at it, even in the here and now and the guides and the karmic paths, all sort of seems to be saying, you've got this. So, yeah, you've got this. So let's just see, this is the relationship side, this is the money side. Let's see what's going on with your karmic message for this week on your relationship side. I think this relates to the Queen of Pentacles here. It's almost like the karmic message, or the thing that you're bringing to relationships, is being that pillar of security, that constant, if you like, within the relationships. Not getting emotionally involved or triggered by the situations that are around you, but being there, being sincere, being secure for other people's, and other people looking at you as almost in reverence, in sort of kind of going, wow, that is amazing. Aries is just so sure. So, Two of Wands. Yeah, it could well be. This could well be, if you're standing in security within your path of who you are within your relationships. This is going to help you to sort of see clear of how you can develop or engage in a journey going forward with the relationships that are around you. And this could be your family, friends, your community, and even your couple, as it were. But there's planning afoot for you, but it's through that security, or that sensation of security that you're going to have within you, that you're going to be able to sort of plan for a better future. Let's just see, and apparently that's what you've got to do. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. It's bringing it in. They're giving you the tools. It appears like the universe wants to give you the tools to achieve longer term goals in regards to relationships. So it may be a case of, being that person within the family to, make sure the family comes together, closer together, or something gets sorted out within the family, or it could be within your friends. So your friends, it could be you getting resources in order for your friends to spend more time together, or for your couple to actually spend more time together, and to embark on a journey of maybe moving in together, or if you're, or getting married, or if you're already living with someone, how to develop it even further. Have a family. If you've already got a family, how can you develop that family even further? So the Magician, it's providing you with the ability to manifest things for you. And that's all to do with this planning. So I think the Queen of Pentacles is going to help you to observe and plan for the future. And as you plan for the future, the universe is going to provide for you. So let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that sort of karmic path. So this is like the guides here are like, it's like the person in the crow's nest on a boat, on the old boats that used to look out and sort of land ahoy. So they're keeping an eye out for the future paths. Now, they're sort of looking out ahead of you. And what they're going to do is they're going to bring in coincidences which will help you with this planning, to use the resources that the universe has given you so you can manifest a lot of things. The Hermit, look at that, shining out that light out there. That's exactly what they're doing. It's through the understanding of who you are and what you want. So be clear about what you want in regards to your relationships. And then your guides can express that in the environment around you, which will bring about those manifestation of those coincidences, which will help you to develop your relationships a lot better, or a lot further, sorry. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They're patience. Patience is a virtue. They're helping you to, so if you're confronted with a situation within a relationship, and this is the thing about the Astroflower, it's not going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you, this is not how I read, I'm not going to tell you that you're going to find the person that you love this week. You may well do. But there is also going to be areas that may be splitting up this week. Let's be honest about it. What the Astroflower does is help you to confront a situation, regardless of what that situation is, in the best possible way. So you get the best out of the situation that you're confronted with, be it good or bad. But this here is just sort of like, your guides here are sort of, they're almost sitting there sort of kind of going, well, hang on a second, wait, we'll see. We'll see about that first before that actually we commit. And I think that's what the patience is all about as well with the Queen of Pentacles and sitting within your power. So I did say, some people might be, I think it's basically, you're not the only one to get the Three of Swords in this position. And the Three of Swords has turned up for quite a lot of people. And yes, as I said earlier on, it could mean that some of you may be going through a separation. And if you are, I hope it's working out the best it could possibly work out, not only for you, but also for the person you're separating from, etc. But I think here is your guides are trying to eliminate the emotional impacts of the relationships that are around you. So I think, as I said, being a pillar of society, or being a pillar of a family or friends or your couple, sometimes you need to be a little bit emotionally detached. And I think that's where your guides are trying to help you there. And that's why I was saying about patience, where they're sort of saying, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. So I think that's more than anything else. I don't think it's more sort of heartache. Obviously, that could be for some of you. And if it is, I hope that heart heals as quickly as possible. And certainly, if you take the emotions out of it and you follow the Astroflower, it will help you. Let's have a look what's going on your money side of life. So, it seems like it's using your investments wisely, and investments doesn't necessarily mean money, but it also could be your time, your effort, your energy, that sort of thing. It's just using your time and stuff wisely. Yeah. Now, the Eight of Swords is about being stuck. Okay? It does seem a little bit like that in your financial situation. I think it is a case of wait and see in a way. So it's not necessarily being stuck, but I think it's basically here it's sort of saying, if you don't want to tie yourself up in knots, just be wise how you invest yourself in your business, in your job, in your projects and that sort of thing. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic path. It's bringing in victories for you. It's bringing in you in order to get that victory, sometimes, you need to lose some places. So basically, let's just say I want to be in a place where it's really hot for the summer. But I want it to be really green as well. So either the only possible place to go is the jungle. But if I was, if I was, say, like living in the UK where it's nice and green, but I wanted it to be really hot, I'd have to go somewhere like the south of France where it could be really hot, but it's not exactly very green. It's very arid. So you've got to accept that some things are gonna, if you're gonna want some things, you're gonna have to give way on other things. Disappointment. Five of Cups. And I think this is it. It's realizing that you can't have your cake and eat it. It's not a case of that at the moment. It's a case of wisely investing your time in what is worth investing in. And that means maybe putting hold on certain other aspects of it. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic path as well. And they're giving a warning here as well. I think this is a warning about sort of getting carried away. Sometimes if it's too good to be true, it probably is not true. That's the thing. So, I think they're giving you a warning here, or it's more of a situation where just be careful that you don't get carried away with Ponzi schemes or schemes that are not really going to be profitable for you. How fortuitous is this though? You've got the King now of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Divine counterparts. They're sitting close together. They're working in the same area here. And this is also patience. The King of Pentacles, he is based on all of that knowledge with all those books in the background. But he's also a very, he's a pillar of the family, and that's what the wolf is all about. He's the pillar of the family and that could be the family of the job that you're in or the business you're working in. And it is that patient side of thing. He's not running around, like a headless chicken. He's, very much like the Queen of Pentacles, sitting in his power. So I think patience here is a really important thing. And I think this is where that warning comes in of just sort of be careful about investing in things or getting carried away with schemes that on paper may seem a bit too fantastic, you know, and if they seem too fantastic, they probably are too fantastic. Let's just see what's going on with the conversation, with the guides of how they're influencing your conversation that is within you. They're backing up the king here, and they would be worth listening to. So it's worth listening to that voice inside you that sort of says that if you've got doubt about something, then I would listen to it. Yeah, they're trying to avoid a tower moment, I think, for you. So if you've invested in something that might have been too fantastical, you know, too good to be true, it probably is gonna come and hit you on the nose, as it were. So I would be very careful about that, you know, especially if you've been promised, you know, certain aspects within a job. I would be a bit wary of that, and just, you know, I'd ask to see the proof of the pudding if I was you. But it's sitting in your power, which is the most important thing here going in for you. A tricky week, I think, really, more than anything else. I think the most important thing is just sitting, observing, and being that pillar in your life, rather than actually pushing things out. Yeah. So let's just see what the overall outcome is. I think it will come to a head this week. Whatever it is within your life, with a job, if you've been waiting for a promotion, or if you've been waiting for certain aspects of your business or your projects or relationships, you've been waiting for, you know, some aspects of your relationships to move on or develop. I think it's all going to come to a head this week, and it's going to free you up, actually, and it's going to make you feel a lot happier about life, because it's going to be, you know, things are going to be put into place and put into position. Queen of Cups. It's going to liberate your joy of living. And I think you're going to free yourself up. And I think this is what this patience is all about. It's a bit like bluffing in poker. You've just got to hold back, hold back, hold back. And other people are going to fold. And that means you're going to enjoy life a lot easier, because it's going to make a lot more space for you. So I think it's a tricky week for you. But it's a very powerful week for you if you sit in your power and you don't get carried away with your emotions. So there you go, Aries. I hope that helped you out for the week going forward from the 18th to the 24th. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very simple to do. You just need to subscribe and click that bell, which is really important. In the meantime, Aries, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.